Ryan Coogler.
Hey everybody, can y'all hear me? Yeah. Great. I'll try to be quick. I can talk about this guy all day. Oh wow. Yeah, I can talk about this guy all day. It's amazing to be here with Mike. We first met over a decade ago when I had just come out of film school, and I had been given the opportunity of a lifetime by Forrest Whitaker, who I'm sure has a star here somewhere, who had launched a production company and was looking for young filmmakers to support. And we were trying to bring the film Fruitville to life. I was looking for who would play the titular role of Oscar Grant, and I was looking for an actor who looked like Oscar, who was around the same age as Oscar, who could be believable. And I was also looking for an actor who I thought could get the job done in about 20 days. That's about what we had to shoot. So I knew it was somebody who had to be great on the first take, because that might be all we got. And after we got our funding together, and it was time to start meeting with actors, I told Nina Yang Bon Jovi, who was our producer, who my first choice was for the role, and it was Michael B. Jordan. I had just seen him work in film and television. Around that time, Red Tails had been in theaters, Chronicle had been out. We knew his work from The Wire and Friday Night Lights and Parenthood. But I didn't know what type of person he was. I wanted to make sure that we had a good chemistry. We'd be able to work together, to relate over the few months of shooting. And we met at a Starbucks not too far from Universal Studios, like on Coanga or something like that. On Coanga, yeah. And and I remember he was sitting there waiting. He had a backpack on. Backpack looked expensive, you know what I'm saying? I was broke at the time. He was broke too. I mean, he was working though. He was working. You know what I mean? I said, man, I hope this meeting goes well. And he seemed surprised to see me. He was like, oh, you the director? I'm like, yeah. You know, and we walked. And I remember we jaywalked. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully no police here or nothing like that. We jaywalked. And Mike had a real New York way of walking, you know what I mean? He just walked right out in front of the cars. I'm like, bro, you don't want to go to the crosswalk? He's like, nah, they'll stop for us, you know? And they did, they stopped. You know, we got across the street into that Starbucks, man. We sat down right there in the lobby, and we talked about our families, about our hopes, our dreams, why he got into the business. He was talking about books that he was trying to option and lessons that he had learned on set from working with David Simon and Jason Katims. Talked about his time working with George Lucas and Josh Trank, and I remember thinking, man, I hope this dude wants to do this movie because it feels like he's going places, man. And I realized that he hadn't, in talking to him, he hadn't been a lead on a television show or on a movie yet. And I said, man, we got to change that, you know. But I had no idea how much we would have a chance to change that. When we got on set, I was amazed by how Mike approaches the work. He approaches it just through the work only. You know what I mean? He's a worker, and he came up the hard way, man, by working as a young actor, starting off as a model. You know what I mean? And, you know, find his way into television, find his way into movies, and he had that kind of worker's approach. There's no warm-ups with Mike. He's straight into it. If it's rehearsal, he's straight into it. If it's physicality, he's straight into it, and I was almost watching him work himself to the bone on that 20-day shoot. And we got the opportunity to do Creed together. And I remember sitting down with Sylvester Stallone, and when it started to look like it was time to make the thing, and he asked, hey man, is this guy gonna have to work that does he have it in him to do the work that this is gonna take? It's gonna beat his body up. It's gonna be days of acting. We're gonna have to figure out how to get it done. And I said, man, I saw him on Fruitville slide. I think he's got it. You know, and how did he did, man? He killed it on Creed. And then we had conversations, man, about how his mom was getting tired of seeing him die in roles. and it was tough because in Fruitville he had to go through that process. But I was so happy on Creed. Moms, you here? His mom's mom. I was so happy on Creed we didn't kill him. You know what I'm saying? was so happy, man. You know, and we had a great job working with Erwin Winkler and the folks at MGM, bringing that film to light. And then it came time for Black Panther. You know, got to work with our incredible brother Chadwick, who I feel like is smiling on us right now. Getting to watch them battle every day. Getting to watch them battle every day. I knew I was looking at something special. I felt like I was looking at like Denzel and Will or Wesley in their primes and in the same movie in a way that we never got to see them do it, you know, back at that time. And man, those guys push themselves every day. And I knew it was gonna connect, you know. I just didn't know how much. But I felt like the luckiest director on the planet every day on that set. And I remember Mike wanted to do Creed again, you know, and everybody was working on it. And it warmed my heart when Stephen Capel got the call and was selected. He was a guy I went to film school with, and I knew Mike would be in good hands. And while they were going, you know, they would tap in and call, and I remember Capel said, "Hey man, Mike's talking about he wants to direct another one if it happens again. You know, what do you think about that?" And I said, "Man, I knew that dude was a director from the day I met him, you know, and that Starbucks. I could see it in his eyes." And man, what an opportunity it was to produce for him, help him realize his vision, help him put all of the crazy anime stuff in he's been talking about since we first met. You know, help him get stories that were important to him, his family, his life. Help him integrate that into the film. Watching him work with my younger brother Keenan, who was an assistant with us on Creed and assistant with us on Black Panther, and seeing our families come together. Man, it's been a ride of a lifetime, man. This decade, working with this guy and watching him blossom into the phenomenal global talent that he is, the filmmaker that he is, and knowing that our relationship can maybe be a blueprint for more relationships for the next folks that's coming up. It's exhilarating, it's humbling. I'm incredibly thankful. I'm thankful for your family, bro. They become my family. I'm thankful for your dreams. They become my dreams as well. And I gotta say, man, from Newark, New Jersey, bro, walking in front of driving cars, to having your name on this street, bro. God damn, man. God damn, bro. I love you, bro. Proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro.